My name's Acacia Tenette, and I'm a senior from Sacramento, California, and I am on the women's basketball team, and I identify as a biracial feminist. I'm Creole and Filipino. My father is Creole, my grandparents came from Louisiana, and my mother is Filipino, and my grandmother came from the Philippines. So I was first introduced to Earlham through basketball. The basketball coach reached out to me and I became aware of it, and I wasn't really sure necessarily what I wanted to do for college and if I wanted to play, but I knew that I had been in California for a really long time and I was ready to find something new and be independent, so I decided to come out to Indiana and visit Earlham, and on my visit I really enjoyed it and I thought it was different and unique and I thought it was a place for me. So one of the things that drew me to Earlham was the campus. I thought it was beautiful and it was really pretty and it was small, and I liked the fact that you can go from class to class without having such a big gap period in between. I had been in California for 18 years. I really wanted something new, and I thought the weather was really interesting out here. In California, we don't get snow. We pretty much only get 2 seasons. It's either really sunny or rainy, but out here I thought I would have a better chance of getting all 4 seasons, and it turns out I really love the snow. So prior to coming to Earlham, I did not know that Indiana was as conservative as it is. I am from California, which is very progressive, and I just assumed that the rest of the country was like that. I was a senior, wasn't very exposed to much. I just focused on my schoolwork and my sports. And coming out to Earlham definitely helped me find my identity. I became more aware of how another part of the country lived. My teammates are all from very small towns, and each day I just learned something new about them and where they're from. My teammates are very interested in California for many reasons. Of course, for the weather, the beaches, and all the famous people, but I don't think they've done a very good job of getting to know me and how California makes me who I am. But I understand that they love me and they accept me for who I am. I understand why people don't get into those deep talks with me or anybody else that looks like me on campus, but it does frustrate me because I think being biracial and being from California makes me who I am, and without knowing those things about me, it's kind of hard to know me as a whole. There are other people on campus that are also from California and that are biracial that I have formed very good bonds with. So last year I had a teammate who was also biracial, and we shared some stories from when we were kids, and we found that we had some very similar instances and how those instances made us who we are today. We both felt that we never fit into either side of our race. Oftentimes we found when we were around other black people, we often felt too white, and when we were around other white people, we often felt too black. My freshman year, I did think about leaving Earlham, but I think it was due to being homesick. Of course, California is very far away, and I was very close with my family, so it was very hard on me. But I did decide to stay because things soon started to pick up. I started to make some new friends, I started to do better in classes, and I started to enjoy playing basketball with my teammates. So after being at Earlham for 3 years and now almost halfway done with my senior year, I have better understood myself and understood my identities, and I definitely think Earlham has too, and I have found people that share those similarities with me and others that don't, but yet they still understand, and I do really appreciate that.